Holy crap, guys. It actually happened. I had to rewatch like 300 times already just to see if it actually happened, but it did. That's crazy, man. Trippy DJ asked CM Punk to WWE or AEW. He returned well, he didn't return. He made his in-ring debut in AEW. Never thought I'd say that, but that's crazy. Yeah, that's weird, man. I don't know what he's got planned, but it should be fucking interesting now that they got the biggest wrestler out there. Besides all the other people like Daniel Bryan and Braun Strowman, and hell, even Bray Wyatt. If they can get all those guys, I have no reason to watch WWE at all. Yeah. Oh yeah, his name's CM Punk in AEW. Yeah, he owns that, man. He owns. He came out to Cult of Personality. That his known theme song forever now. Yeah, he owns all that shit, man. He owns his likeliness. He owns everything. So yeah, it's crazy seeing and hearing Cult of Personality in AEW, but yeah. I can't watch WWE anymore. 30 years. That's bad outside the Reigns. Yeah. They focus too much on Roman Reigns each time he comes back or whatever. And to me, I was never a big Roman Reigns fan. And he's a good guy, but I was never onto him. So, and then they bring back Goldberg and all these older type wrestlers. You know, with the name value, I get it. CM Punk is an older guy, but holy shit, you know, that's like 7 years. A lot of wrestling fans have been waiting for that. I've been waiting that for 7 fucking years. Like, come on now. I'm a big fan of CM Punk, and well, thanks. If you're a big fan of my channel, thank you. I was there at Rampage. It was amazing, dude. Y'all blew the fucking roof off that place. That was crazy. Like, I'm sitting next to my wife, and dude, you couldn't even hear the theme song. Like, y'all did great. I'm proud of Chicago. So, whew, I don't know. I'm still buzzing from it, man. I'll be real with you. I didn't watch the rest of AEW, but my ass was glued to the TV when he was sitting in the middle of that ring and he sat down and like you knew he was about to deliver something, but I guess he held back just a little bit. I understand because you know what he went through with WWE and the lawsuit shit, but to see that come full circle and him finally happy and finally got back to being wrestling again. It's fun to be a fan again, you know, and AEW, I give it up to them. They are trying really hard to bring back all of the older wrestling fans like myself. I'm 31 years old, been a lifelong wrestling fan, and to get me to watch that and wait, like for 3 days I've been waiting to see if the rumors were true. And I'm like, okay, fuck it, I'll try it, you know. They didn't waste no time. That show came on, and maybe just as soon as it got silent, well, it wasn't silent the whole fucking night. It was like CM Punk, you know? And then as soon as you heard that static cue of CM Punk's theme song, that fucking place just blew up. And chills, man. Chills. And I wasn't even there. Just sitting there watching the TV. I know this is just one man and marking out for one guy, but the long ass history and how many years? 7 years and 7 months or some shit like that. And to see him on the TV screen again in a wrestling promotion, and not just there to promote anything, he's there to wrestle again. I'm marked out. I'll be honest with you. That takes a lot for my boring ass to like legit mark out, and I give it up for it to AEW, because I wasn't a fan of AEW. You guys know me. I'm not a fan of AEW, but holy shit, they did it. They did it, guys. Like, if they can get Bray Wyatt, Braun Strowman, Daniel Bryan, I think he might be going. If they can get all these big names in that company, there's no reason to watch WWE. There really isn't. I don't want to see no Roman Reigns versus John Cena for the 800th time. I mean, fuck that. That's tomorrow, I think, or today. I don't even care to even watch that. That's sad. Now, I love the hype build up for the CM Punk return. Like, they didn't confirm it. They didn't say, yeah, he might show up there. But everyone got, they were hinting around majorly. And I'm glad they fulfilled everybody on that, and not just fuck with everybody and say, and just be like someone else come out, I'm glad that didn't happen, because I would have been pissed. But overall, that was a cool moment. I'll never forget it, for real. And let's see what you guys are saying here. Sorry. They are milking Goldberg. Yeah, they have him like wrestle 2 times a year. I think he's got 2 more matches, and that's next year. After this match, I believe. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with it. But yeah, that's insane. Like, what just happened? Hello. So I've been a wrestling fan for 10 plus years. That's nice, man. Shit, I've been going on 20 years. Not trying to compare anything, but I've been a fan a long time. Something juice. Do you remember me? You have to refresh my brain, my friend. I don't know about you guys, but man, that was awesome. I just had to rewatch it on YouTube just to see if it was real, It's crazy. Crazy moment. We're living in a fucking simulator. I promise you that. This is crazy. Sorry, I got thirsty. So yeah, a lot of things happening in wrestling. CM Punk's returned just last night. The new TV, like, if you notice, there's a whole shit ton of wrestling stuff that's happening. You got TV shows coming out. It's called Heels. I watched it. That was a cool show. There's a whole shit ton of wrestling. If you notice, wrestling's starting to come back. You got new wrestling games coming out. There's a whole bunch of wrestling games. Mine, for instance, but I'm not counting my game. But a lot of you have been following along to my wrestling game called WrestleSin. That's moving along. There's a whole bunch of wrestling games happening. So that's good. Someone told me you would fly a plane in the rain for your community. Bro, I love my community. It's awesome. Yeah. I don't remember saying that, but yeah. People that watch me, and I've been on here since 2011. I just make wrestling parody videos, and do random live streams like this and basically talk to myself, but it's fun, you know. And I'm actually excited to be a wrestling fan now. A lot to look forward to. Lots to look forward to. Did you guys watch it? I mean, did y'all watch AEW? Special moments like tonight don't happen anymore, and that's what's wrong with WWE. Yeah, I believe there's not too many special moments that don't happen, you know? And you're right. There's nothing to talk about. Other than a match or something stupid, and nothing to brag about anymore. It was always a match, or sometimes there's a wrestling return that everyone gets excited about, or a new vignette that happens, like a mysterious wrestler returning, or that shit is cool, and it builds everyone up for the cryptic type videos and stuff like that. I'm a big fan of that kind of stuff, obviously. And yeah, there's not a whole bunch of talk in wrestling anymore. It's just the same shit. And tonight was different. It felt different. It felt fresh. And then, it was amazing. It was fun. It was fun to sit there for 30 minutes to see what he was going to actually say. WWE won't be stepping foot in Chicago anytime soon. That's correct. I mean, they tried their hardest to, talk shit about CM Punk before, because they had to know, about him debuting on AEW, because the Roman Reigns interview that happened, he was talking shit about him. And they haven't even mentioned him in years. And all of a sudden, before his debut in AEW, Roman Reigns does an interview and started talking shit about him for no reason. And then they started uploading videos of CM Punk on their YouTube channel. They were trying to outshadow his return tonight. So that's how shady they can be. Instead of, I guess it was free publicity for them, and whatever, it was cool. And it built a lot of hype up for tonight. I sat there, drank. It was cool, man. I'm excited to be a fan again, for once. It was different. Oh, thanks for subscribing there. I don't know who's subscribed here. Let's replay that. See if it replay. There you go. Thanks you. But tons more content coming on my channel here soon. I haven't uploaded Wrestling Dumb Shits in a long time. And I'm doing pretty good, man. 7B7. How you doing? Just been working on my game. Getting it perfect for you guys to criticize. No, I'm joking. Oh, man. And then coming down with I did come down with a bad cold, but other than that, I'm good. Were you WWE Anonymous? Yes. And that was revealed a long time ago. Yeah. But the anonymous guy is going to be in WrestleSin, so that was a big part of the reason why I did that. And obviously to hype up a lot of the CM Punk rumors back before the COVID hit. So, yeah. But it all paid off. He's in AEW now, so it's badass. So, if you're reading this, like the video. That's funny. Thank you. There's 18. I guess there's 18 people that like the video so far, so that's good. 1 thumbs down. So it's a normal. normal thing. My CM Punk promo video has taken off. I didn't expect that to take off. The return promo I made. He made Roman look stupid. CM Punk did get over with the crowd, and he is the same level as John Cena. Dude, like, where was he? You know, when he was in the Shield. Fuck. Dude, like, if it wasn't for Punk or Cena, Roman wouldn't be nothing right now. If you remember, when Roman was Vince's boy, and they were telling them to always put Roman Reigns over, make him look good, and Roman Reigns had to go away heat for the longest time. Fans hated him, dude. Only kids loved him because of the tweener kids. And other than that, like, it took WWE forever to get this guy over. And now he wants to talk shit and say that he was better than CM Punk, and CM Punk wasn't ever a draw. Well, dude, the guy just sold out the freaking whatever the hell that stadium's called in Chicago. And he wasn't even advertised. It was a rumor, and they sold it out. So, when was the last time Roman Reigns sold out a stadium? For real. For real. Let me know. There, the whole pandemic shit, where was he at? You know? I know he's got this... I know he couldn't be there because the whole... It was a higher risk of getting it. Because of his chemo stuff or whatever the hell, but for him to go out of the blue and just start talking shit about CM Punk, because why? And I sense a little jealousy because tonight showed what everybody wanted in wrestling. WWE didn't listen to their fans. For 7 years, we tried to annoy CM Punk to come back. You know, like every interview, that was the number one question that he would always get asked. So finally, to see it happen tonight was like, whew, finally we could move on. I'm a middle-aged man here. Like, fuck, okay, finally. Like, because it felt weird how he ended his career. He was sick or whatever, and then the lawsuit with WWE. AEW wasn't even around then, so it's like, will he ever come back? You know, like, to end his career the right way and not just the way it did. So tonight is like, okay, finally this man can actually retire the right way without people nagging him to come back, you know. So to me, it felt right being a fan because he finally agreed to come back, and we can finally get to see him wrestle like all these new up-and-coming wrestlers for once. So there was a difference, a different perspective, and not just like. And here's another thing: we didn't have to fucking wait. Like if he returned to WWE, they would make him like wait all night long, and 10 minutes until the show ended. Then he would come out, and that's how WWE would book that. I love how AEW booked it, where as soon as the show started, they gave fans what they wanted, and that was CM Punk. They didn't want to wait. They didn't want to watch a match. They wanted to see CM Punk right then and there, and not wait all night just to see him. So WWE would have made fans wait all fucking night just to get a ratings pop, and just let the fans have what they want for once. So that was good on AEW's part. Do you think Adam Cole will stay or leave WWE? I don't know, man. I haven't seen Adam Cole wrestle. I don't watch NXT, nor does a whole bunch of other people. If he was on the main roster, I think he would just get squashed because he's a short guy. You know, that's how Vince sees people. Everyone that's been called up has been terrible. So in my own way I wish he would go to AEW if he does leave. It's weird not seeing, like, I don't watch NXT much. I haven't watched WWE in forever. I keep up with it, but if he was on main roster, I'm sure he would get squashed like real quick. And I would prefer him. If he was smart, I would go to AEW, because that looks like to be the company that's getting it, you know. I think Cole will leave because he wants to continue his Twitch stream and he loves it so much, unless he makes Vince accept the offer in order for him to stay. I don't think it's just because of Twitch. If I was there in WWE, I wouldn't want to just be on NXT. I would want to go on the main brand, the main event, and do all the other shit, you know. They stuck Finn Balor there forever. And I think he came back, and that was the last time I watched it. But I don't think since he came back, they've done anything with him. I don't know. I haven't watched Raw in forever. Riddle hasn't been terrible. No, Riddle, he's kind of stuck in between, like, tag teams and, I don't know. They got him being a funny boy, you know, instead of, like, Matt Riddle can wrestle, you know. I don't see why they got him doing these comedy skits. Let him show off his ring abilities. He's a good character. He can actually wrestle, and I'm not sure about promos, but yeah. And even I thought Riddle would flop. I'm glad I was wrong. No, he's not flopped or anything. He's doing all right with the Randy Orton storyline thing, but I don't know. WWE seems like they're not trying anymore. It's just me. What's up? Hello, boy. Ivan, I don't know if I'm saying that right. You guys are random. Just like me, I'm random as fuck too, but I'm tired. I stayed up, finished a few things on WrestleSyn, and I was like, fuck it, I'll do a live stream with you guys. RKO Bro is my favorite. Yeah, that's probably doing pretty good. Randy Orton is awesome. You know, that would have been cool if he went to AEW, because I remember he was teasing about that before he re-signed with WWE. How things would be so different if he did, man. But he's always a WWE fanboy. There's no way. GTG got to go. Might come back in a bit. See ya. All right, 7B7. You don't have to stay. Man, that was crazy though. He was joking. Oh yeah, the Randy Orton. Yeah, he was joking about that. Yeah, I know. I was just saying it'd been funny if he did go over there. But it'd be like Roman Reigns jumping ship to there, and I don't know. Do you think WWE might sell their company? I heard rumors about that happening. Well, hi, love. You need a cigarette? There's a lighter if you need it. The lighter. Yeah, 1 second. Fixing my bracelet. Thanks, though. Now, there's another thing I was wondering. Since CM Punk came back, what about his wife, AJ Lee? Well, April. That'd be cool. That would be awesome. And yeah, I figured Vince, he's getting old, and I think the reason why they're releasing a whole bunch of people is they're trying to lower the debt part of WWE and present it like it's making a whole shit ton of money to let's say Disney buys it, or they look very profitable. So it's just looking shady. I think after Vince lost his $100 million from the XFL, I think he's just ready to say fuck it. And since The Rock now owns that's crazy. They're supposed to be doing something with that here soon, but I don't know. Everything's gone quiet. In WWE side of things, I don't know what's wrong with them. They're this multi-billion-dollar company, and they can't put on anything. Like, there's, they might be The Rock or Stone Cold and all that. John Cena, all them. They might return every now and then, but AEW sadly has got, a lot of the better talent so far. If WWE keeps releasing people, and AEW just takes them right under, it might be a ratings war again. Maybe. I mean, I know WWE's established and they've been around forever, but that don't keep them away from getting beaten ratings. All it takes is just one person to change that whole company. I'm not saying CM Punk's going to change it, but he's going to be one of the people that changes the company. You have CM Punk, you got Daniel Bryan. If they get Bray Wyatt, and hell, even Braun Strowman, but he's a little too big to. There's a lot of smaller guys there, so I don't know. I don't think they're ready for Braun Strowman because he's a big guy. And how do you book a big guy in a small man company? So I don't know. But Bray Wyatt, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, all those names will put asses in seats for real. And I don't know. Maybe AEW takes this company and makes it huge. So far, they got the talent. And it took me this long to actually start liking AEW. At the beginning, they're completely dicks, But as a product I watch, it's all right. But personally, I don't like them because, my falling out with them. But for a show, I'll watch it, Buddy Murphy will be all elite. Yeah, pretty sure. There's a lot of other release wrestlers out there right now that's serving like their 90 days. Dude, there's Ruby Riot, I think. There's a whole tons of other people. Well, there's other companies too. There's Impact Wrestling, So a lot of them go to that company because they're a smaller company now, and they can do a lot more bookings and get a creative freedom. Zack Ryder, I thought he would actually be in AEW. He needs to stop all that bloody gore shit wrestling. Not saying that's a bad thing to watch, but seeing Zack Ryder get bloodied up and in that whatever the fuck death match, so weird. He's such a WWE fanboy, and then like he's trying to, I guess, change his image, but he's the one that collected like action figures and all that stuff and of WWE, and then when he goes to work for another company, it's like, but aren't you that guy that is obsessed with wrestling over there? So I can't really take Zack Ryder serious in any other company. I just don't know why WWE got rid of him, because he's like the mascot of WWE. And my point of view, I mean, he's a cool guy, but it just seems weird that he's in other companies now. I know, that is a good wrestler too, man. Jesus, I can't believe they got rid of him too. That was a huge W for them, for real. And dude, I loved it when he appeared on AEW. And they're like, everyone's thinking like, what the fuck? Where's his 90 days? But it seemed like WWE's so dumb, they didn't give him a 90-day non-compete clause or whatever it was. So that was a shocker for real, seeing him on AEW. I think he went by Aleister Black, but now he's Malachi Black, I think. But yeah, that was cool. He's still doing the whole eyeball thing. Yeah. But all right, man. I'm excited about the whole CM Punk thing. I know this was supposed to be about CM Punk returning to wrestling. I think I talked about it enough for a while. But hopefully we see AJ Lee as well, his wife, being AEW. That the women's division would actually be legit finally, and then you have Ruby Wyatt. Well, I don't know what her new name's going to be, but you have her, and so many other talented women wrestlers over in AEW. So, all right, guys, I think we'll get off here and get some sleep. If yeah. I'll talk to you guys later and give you more updates on WrestleSend, the video game I'm making. Subscribe. I'll make some more wrestling parody videos for you guys to watch. And it was fun getting to chat with you guys. I'll see you guys later.